Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, for allowing his word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called Christ Gave Us the Bread of Life, but people are hoarding groceries for the coronavirus, man. Yeah, man. This is going to be another cold-blooded word. And again, the name of the lesson is called Christ Gave Us the Bread of Life, but people are hoarding groceries for the coronavirus, man. What you see on the screen is a beautiful example of what the people are doing today, trying to prepare for this pandemic, so-called coronavirus, man. It's the hottest news. It's the hottest thing going since sliced bread. It's pandemonium, overdose, overload. Okay, with this whole thing with the coronavirus, and people are, they overreacting. In my humble opinion, people are over panicking. People are overreacting, and the reaction, the most obvious reaction to this so-called pandemic coronavirus is people are hoarding groceries. Okay, like you see on the screen, man. Hoarding groceries is a good way, and a good understanding of hoarding groceries is having an extreme collection and accumulation of food, all right, with the perception of this food gonna save them during this coronavirus pandemic. Okay. I've never seen anything like this before. And the thing about it, man, as Israelites, as believers, okay, of Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Christ, the thing is, Yahushua, okay, he's the instrument, okay? That's who we should be hoarding. The bread of life being offered by Yahushua. That's all we need, man. That's all we need, But all these people, man, are fearing the coronavirus when they should be fearing Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, man. In John chapter 6, verse 35, which is the main scripture we're going to talk about in this word, it says, "And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst." That's cold, man. That's cold. And as Israelites and as believers of Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Christ, dude, there's no need for you to hoard groceries in preparation dealing with the coronavirus. All you need is the bread of life, okay? And Yahushua, when it comes to the bread of life that's being spoken in John 6, verse 35, okay, the bread of life is Yahushua, being the divine one from heaven, who contains in himself the source of heavenly life supplies, celestial nutriments to the souls, that they may attain to life eternal, man. You see that? So why are you people out here, man, trying to accumulate and collect massive amounts of food, okay? to help you being saved, dude, Yahushua gave you the bread of life, and that's all you need, man. That's all you need, man. I mean, you people are looking very foolish out here. Extreme foolish. Again, in John 6:35, and Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger. You see that? So a person that comes to Yahushua, who is that bread of life, okay, it says you're never gonna hunger. In other words, man, there's gonna be a absolute need of nothing pertaining to his spiritual life and salvation. There's gonna be no wants, no cravings, or no desires to eat. You dig? It says never hunger, which means there's going to be no such a thing or starvation, nor dealing with the conditions of being famished, man. See, all these people you see on the screen are clueless to the source that they need, man. Again, in John 6:35, it says, and Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst, man. You see that? That's cold-blooded, man. And then I got a cold precept, too, to the thirst that it speaks about in John 6:35, man. It says in John 4, verse 14, but whoso drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in a well of water, springing up into everlasting life, man. You see that? That's cold, man. Cold-blooded, man. Okay, Yahushua being the bread of life, you ain't gonna hunger and you ain't gonna thirst, man. It don't get no better than that, y'all. It don't get no better than that. But look what you see these people doing. Unreal. What's the name of the lesson, man? Yahushua gave us the bread of life, but people hoarding groceries for the coronavirus, man. Crazy, right? And again, man, in John 6:35, it says, and Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me, all these people you see on the screen, you Israelites, man, especially you Israelites that's out here hoarding groceries, all you got to do is come to Yahushua and you'll never hunger. And if you believe on Yahushua, you'll never thirst, man. That's cold, man. So what am I saying, man, for all of you people that's running to these grocery stores, man, and the people that I'm speaking of in particular, the Israelites, man, and you believers of Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Christ, man. What you peoples need to understand, man, okay, is one simple thing. Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Christ, is going to preserve you from death doors. No matter how many grocery stores you go into, no matter how much food you hoard, okay, to save you during the crisis of the coronavirus, it's not going to do nothing for you, man. Because what you're going to need is the bread of life, man. Okay, a.k.a. Yahushua, the one that's going to preserve you from death doors, man. That's the ticket, man. And check it out, man. In case a lot of y'all don't understand why Yahushua is the bread of life, think about it, man. In Ephesians 2:1, it says, and you have he quickened, who were dead in trespass and sins. You see that? You see that, man? He brought us back alive, man, from being dead in trespass and sins. And instead of relying on him as that bread of life, look what we doing, man. Invading these grocery stores, getting an extreme collection and accumulation of food with the perception of saving us, man, when the only thing that's going to save us, man, is Yahushua himself being the bread of life, man. Cold-blooded, right? Cold-blooded. Listen, man, as we get ready to close this out, man, I hope you sincere. Brothers and sisters was edified by this word. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And let me just say this, man. Don't get caught up in this so-called coronavirus pandemonium overdose, man. Believe in Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua. Go about your life just like any other day, and you're going to be fine, man. See, me and my bro, hey, we ain't hoarding. We ain't tripping. Why? Because we know Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Christ, he's the ticket, man. He's that bread of life, man. You dig? And that's what we rely on. So we ain't worrying about thirst or hunger, man. He's going to preserve us from death doors, man. And I suggest y'all follow suit, man. Shalom.